Hello, so I'm so excited to be online again. Here I am. People are not happy with me. They said, "You're going to take us to the park." What do you do at the park? You're just going to get yourself dirty and fall down and get angry at one another and injure yourselves. And then you'll be angry and it won't be a good day. It's better to stay inside. Indoors, indoors. No, really, maybe we should go to the park eventually. It's a difficult day and age, isn't it, friends? Do you like my new profile picture? It's okay because I have no background. You have not painted your wall in years because my children have polluted my wall. Look at all these mars and scratches on the wall. It's like you've defiled my wall, so I have no white wall background. But I am on a postage stamp next to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. How appropriate is that? Okay, go. I think I look good. I really couldn't look better, folks. If you're not satisfied with that picture, then it's great. I'm glad because you need to move on to somebody better than me or I. Okay. First of all, I am not. I know what they're going to do. They're going to put like this huge Ukrainian reparations bill on us. It's like, you have to rebuild the Ukraine. Just like we had to rebuild Germany. I understand that. I don't know if they had answers that came from Germany. They said they were Germans. Translation Saxons or something. I was like, gypsies, basically. They said, well, we're German, you need to help us. So we love Hitler. Heil Hitler. It's like, I don't love Hitler. He killed the Jews. Okay. Long story short, right? I don't really admire the Germans as much as, and the Ukrainians, I admire them even less. I'm going to have to pay for this? Now, gas is $4. I've never seen gas $4 a gallon. Don't. Now, listen. I'm going to start posting Mommy Dearest videos because when a person is incensed, a person becomes a bit, what do you want to say, over dramatic in a way. No, I'm not going to, no, there's no, Ukraine can go fuck themselves to hell. I mean, sorry, I was like, fuck yourself, go fuck yourself to hell. You should have gotten out before now, I told you. I was trying to warn Iran. I suppose I should have been warning the Ukraine, but they didn't listen. Because they were too busy making their little Ukrainian eggs. Whatever. I don't care. If you care about Easter, you would have known by now. I know there's a Ukrainian church up the way. And they don't advertise themselves as such. They don't say their service times. I met a lady in the park and she said, we provide translations for the people. Fine, it's like, if you want to be a Ukrainian, just be a Ukrainian. Fine, if you want to be isolated. I am not, why should I pay for your reparations? Right? Now, listen, it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago I said, yes, I do believe that African Americans deserve reparations because of slavery. And everybody like, huh, you're just a jerk. Everything that they suffered, I've read all of the narratives, all of the autobiographies, the narratives, the personal narratives, incidents in the life of a slave girl. I'm really sad because most of my ancestors were over in Europe, just, scratching dust. When all this was happening, they had no clue. I mean, I don't really think so. They came to Ohio. They didn't want to own slaves. They just wanted to be free, like the Barry Manilow song. Sorry, it was Neil Diamond. I'm sorry, I get you two mixed up sometimes. America. I know, and some people, when they come here, they just take the best jobs. They take the best houses. I don't. Folks, My story is very different from your story. It is my story, not your story. Is it history or herstory? I don't know, but it's my story. Okay. So my grandparents came up. They eked out an existence, and eventually they died prematurely. And then, their children kind of like made fun of them because they grew up in the 1950s generation. Like, after World War II, the United States was rewarded with prosperity through Eisenhower and all that kind of stuff. It's like, we liberated people, didn't we? Didn't we? Is it wrong to say that it is right to say that we liberated people from concentration camps, those who were still alive. We didn't want to get involved in the foreign wars. No, I don't want to get involved in your foreign wars. Golly, that's why we left the continent. That's why we left Africa and Asia, because we don't want to be involved in all of your little internecine squabbles. I said this a few days ago. The story still has not changed. There's a little arrogant bastard down the street, a little blonde Hitler-looking guy. He's like, well, the Russians are better than Americans. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I didn't actually say that, but I said, well, get out of here. I didn't know how to handle somebody that was that arrogant. He just thought he was entitled to. It's like that guy's kind of a psychopath, like his father. He looks like a balding donut maker. I don't know why you have this weird notion that everybody's robbed you of everything you should have had. Maybe if you had been more righteous. Like, let's go back to the Jews. Okay, let's talk about the Jews. We don't want to talk about the Jews. The Jews are, we don't want, they're not sacrosanct. We're going to talk about them right now. The Jews, the Hebrews, yes. Abraham was righteous in God's eyes, and so was Noah. It's because they believed it. It's because they spent time with him and they listened to him. And God blessed them because of that. And everybody's envious. Well, it's not right. It's not right. I don't know. It's not right. Well, your pronunciation is not correct either. Please. Anyway, I am not worried. Why should I worry? No worries for the rest of your days. I have a lot of pressures on me right now. Things that I might have done better, but if I had the money, I could have. If I had been a Playboy playmate or some sort of charlatan, I might have a lot of money. Okay, let's just say it plainly. If you had large breasts. I knew one person in my school that had it was kind of like a genetic abnormality, like a person with she was so top heavy. It's like she had these huge boobs. It's like, who has huge boobs? I do. I know who she was, and she was okay. Yeah, she was okay. I got acquainted with people I wish I had not gotten acquainted with. Because after all, what good has it done me? Why are you angry? I don't know. My final statement is it right for Americans to pay money to the Ukrainians when they have no relationship to us, and yet you are not paying money to African Americans, whom I know have suffered very deeply. Who I know. I'm sorry. Who. Sorry, I made a mistake. These people built our country, and you are not allowing them reparations. Well, it's better we give it our money to the Ukrainians, the foreign people. I don't like foreign people, actually. Dude looks like a lady. Yes.